Hey Aquarius, I'm wishing all of you who are Aquariuses, this is for the sun, moon, rising, as well as the opposite sign of Aquarius. I am going to be channeling messages today for your January 2022 predictions by yours truly, Angie. So let's see, Aquarius, what is in store for you for this month for your January 2022 astrology sign predictions. Let's see. Aquarius, please, Spirit, can you tell me what is in store for Aquarius for their January 2022 predictions? Just one more, please, Spirit, for Aquarius. Thank you. And they gave me two more. So it seems like Aquarius, they're telling me that it should be actually like this. So Aquarius, it seems like you're going to be faced with a decision. It seems like you had been waiting. This is a card number 2, which talks about balance. So I'm feeling very strongly for you, Aquarius, for this month. You're going to be faced with a decision. I'm hearing for some of you, it could be in regards to a job or an employment or even a love, because I'm recognizing here that this is the tree of life in kind of like a door, like a pyramid, as well as like it's a time glass, right? So I'm feeling like you have been waiting for a very long time for either a love offer or someone that you care about, or even a job or profession option to basically come and reach out to you. But Spirit is saying that this thing that you've been waiting for is going to require you to step a lot into your power, right? So you're going to have to stand your ground and speak your truth in regards to this situation. But Spirit is saying with the number 7, which is the Chariot in Tarot, that this decision is going to be something that is going to create forward movement in terms of your dynamic that you're faced with, Aquarius. So they're asking you to be gentle with yourself as well, Aquarius, and remember to always rest and rejuvenate yourself, because this is a card number 4, which talks about stability, right? So Spirit is asking you to be mindful, to try, if you live in a climate as well that is not cold or colder climate, or maybe like a warmer, colder day. If you live in Canada like me, you need to be spending time in nature, maybe going for a brisk walk. Will also help you to tap into collective knowledge from your spirit team to help you make informed decisions as well. So Spirit is asking you to also be mindful of this, that you have cosmic, your star family. I'm hearing for a lot of you, you guys are a part of Andromeda, Pleiades, some type of advanced starseed family. They're going to be here as well to support you during this time where you are faced with a decision to make in your life at this point. But Spirit is telling you to always be mindful that your star family is always with you. And again, we have a number 4. So 4s could be really significant for this pile as well. So this is also talking about once you make that decision, Aquarius, it's going to create a lot of strong foundation. I'm feeling very strongly for you for this month. It could even be just a business venture or something that you want to create. Spirit is saying that this is going to create a lot of foundations. And I'm hearing for a lot of you, this is going to be something that will create even a legacy for generations that will come after you. So if it's a love interest that you're waiting on, Spirit is letting us know that rest assured it will be something that will bear fruit and will be able to work out. If this is a business venture or a job or something that you're waiting for, just know that this idea, this business venture, this employment opportunity is definitely going to bring you a lot more achievements and create more stability for your foundation in terms of the material world as well. So let's hop into the tarot and see what else the tarot has to say in regards to this. So Spirit, can you please tell me about this waiting game for Aquarius? So Knight of Fire in reverse. And then we also have the Ego in reverse. So I'm hearing, if this is a love interest, this was somebody, and this is a card number 6, and 15 is also the Devil. So you could have been involved in either a toxic work environment or a toxic love relationship in the past. But Spirit is letting you know that either way, this person was wearing a mask and they weren't being true to you and weren't being true to themselves. This person was very much trapped in their ego. They created a persona that was based on their own sense of stability, where they thought that wherever they were, this was going to be something that would be good for them. Or if this is connected to employment or something of that nature, Spirit is letting you know that that place that you were in was toxic, and they've identified that you've learned the necessary lessons now to move forward to create something new for yourself. So you are essentially creating a new beginning for yourself at this time, Aquarius. So also we have here the Knight of Fire in reverse. So I'm hearing very strongly that the passion that you once felt for this position, if it's a job or a romantic partner or something, there was something that basically had come to a fast ending, right? Because the Knight is usually one of the faster moving cards we have here in tarot, but especially the Knight of Wands, they usually rush in with a lot of passion. But something in the connection or in this situation that you're faced with, Aquarius, has come to an end suddenly. But Spirit wants you to know that it's rest assured that endings often bring ways for new beginnings. So I'm hearing that this cycle that you were in, Aquarius, was very tough. But Spirit wants you to know that it's ending to create way for balance and bring stability in your life. As well. So if you went through a painful ending with a person or a job or something of that nature, Spirit is letting us know that that ending was necessary to help bring forth new beginnings that are going to create a lot of change and shifts and turns in the tides for you at this time, Aquarius. So let's see what stand your ground. Please, Spirit, stand your ground. Thank you. So we have balance. So again, as we talked about, right? There's no need to even clarify. This is a 5. So 1 plus 4 is 5, which is all about challenge and changes again. So this situation that you're in where you need to stand up and speak your truth or stand your ground or stand in what you believe in is calling for you as well to recognize that you have to be able to speak your truth. You have to be able to also understand. And again, I'm noticing that the words here, so it says wait for the perfect timing, just like this card here, the waiting game. So you're definitely waiting for something to come in. I'm hearing for a lot of you, for your ships to come in. I feel like a lot of you feel as well that this situation that you're in, whether it's a love connection, an employment situation, because I feel like I'm going to be channeling for a lot of you who are in different situations, because this is a general reading. So I'm feeling like the situation that you're in is currently being tempered right now by Spirit, right? So Archangel Zadkiel is also working very hard, especially if this is a love connection or an employment, to help give you everything that you need to bring yourself back into balance. This reminds me a lot about the Temperance card in traditional tarot, which Temperance talks about a lot of balance, right? Which is Sagittarius type of energy. Sagittarius is an astrology sign that talks a lot about having freedom. I am actually an ascendant in Sagittarius, so I'm all about my freedom, not feeling chained or bound to anything. Always being able to feel free within myself is something that's very important to me. So you might be feeling that as well very heavily at this time, Aquarius. So let's see with the rest and rejuvenation card, Spirit. Thank you. So we have the 8 of Fire, right, which is the 8 of Wands in traditional tarot. So with the 8 of Wands, I'm feeling very strongly here that for you guys, right, it's going to come as a quick decision, but don't be too hasty. Spirit is reminding you, you need to rest and rejuvenate. So whatever choice or decision that you're going to have to make in your career or love life, Spirit is calling for you at this time to make sure that you make decisions for your highest good, right? So take some time to reflect and rest and rejuvenate in nature if possible, or even just deep in meditation and thought to really come forward with the answers and the clarity that you seek, Aquarius. So let's see, firm foundation and achievement, Spirit, please. So we have the Hermit. So again, I think that this is now you deciding to come out of your comfort zone. So this situation that you're going to be in is also going to be calling for you to also try to come out of hermit mode, right? Step into your purpose, step into your balance, right? So in the past, you may have been spending a lot of time wondering what if. But Spirit is calling you for Aquarius to also recognize that you need to take some action, right? Self-discover yourself, right? Which you've done already. So you have all the answers that you need already, Aquarius, to make an informed decision about what it is that you need for yourself. So Spirit is saying that you need to rest assured and trust in yourself and trust in divine timing to be able to come through and provide the best decisions possible for everyone's highest good that's involved in this situation. If it's a love interest, I'm hearing a lot of you thought that it wouldn't be possible, but Spirit is saying that it is possible, right? And this is where we talk about, right? You having to stand your ground, right? So dragon, slay them all. So Spirit is asking you to slay those things that you didn't want to take into consideration, right? It could have been even just you feeling like things wouldn't work out or having that negativity. It's about reframing and changing your thinking in order to seek, you know, that clarity. So this is also card number, which is a 3, which talks all about the Empress, right? So Spirit is asking you, right, to release the guilt or anything that you've been holding on to from the past, Aquarius, in order to find that balance and that truth within, right? So it's calling for you right now to really go within to seek that clarity, which I think you've already done. And be kind to yourself, right? Understand that everything that happened for a reason, and it couldn't have happened in a better way. And trust in your, you know, divine timing, right? So this is a number 7 again, which talks about the Chariot, which is forward movement. So you, and here we have voyage, right? You already have all the answers. So again, you already know what you need to do, Aquarius. Spirit is calling you to action. And we have, this is a card number 10, which is all about endings and new beginnings, right? So we have here, great, endings are inevitable. So Spirit is saying that certain things in your life that no longer serve you are going to be dying at this time, but it's all for the greatest good of everybody, right? Involved, including yourself. And it may feel scary, Aquarius, but just know, right, that it's for the highest good of everyone that's tied to this situation. So if it's a third party or if it's a work-related situation, Spirit is saying that it's going to work out for everyone's best at the end of the day. So I'm going to take this one because I saw it. So dealings in a relationship with a woman with a dark hair and complexion. So this could be, in fact, a love interest. Or maybe this is going to be the appearance of your new employer if it's a work situation. And so keep your life in balance, right? So again, this is a scale. So Spirit is saying, as we talked about, right, this is just confirming the messages that I talked about. So things are going to be brought into balance. Something in July might be happening for you, Aquarius, that might be significant for you as well, because we have 7 here. So 7 is also July, and there was, I think, another 7 somewhere in here as well. So this is just confirming what I talked about. So something significant in like Cancer season is going to happen for you, because 7 is the Chariot. So here we have it here. So we say, wine, seek out all the information that will help you. So again, maybe reach out to someone for help, or converse with someone who can help you, right? And Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. So right now, you are definitely enlightening, and you are definitely raising your vibration and your standards for yourself. So Spirit is just confirming what I talked about, right? You're going through a tremendous transformation, and things are ending to break way for new beginnings in your life at this time. So let's see the last piece of advice from the Divine Feminine Oracle book, and then I'm going to close out your reading. That's too many. You want me to take one. I haven't used this deck. I was telling Capricorn, I haven't used this deck in like probably 6 months at least. I got it in the summertime, but I never actually, they want me to take this one, but I haven't actually used it. So you might actually be drawn to Capricorn reading, which is crazy because this also came out in the Capricorn reading. And I saw it actually, funny enough, when I was reshuffling the cards before I did this reading, it fell out, this card again, and fell on my lap. So this is just confirming that right now, you have to try to find a way to make your home your own sanctuary. So let's read from the book. And then take it from there. So let's go to the index, because this is a bigger book, and let's see Hestia 178. So the goddess of sanctuary, which is this card here. No matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. So who is she? Hestia represents the warmth, protection, and sanctuary we feel when we know we are home. Hestia is the ancient Greek goddess of the hearth. Her name translates to fireplace or altar. She is the firstborn daughter of Cronus and Rhea. the brother of Zeus assigned Hestia the sacred position of tending to the Olympian hearth. She is known for her calm, abiding presence and her tremendous kindness. In ancient Greek culture, Hestia is the divine personification of the sacred fire that sits at the center of someone's home, as well as at the center of every town and village. She would receive the first and last sacrifices of each day. With the establishment of a new village, the flame from Hestia's public hearth in the mother city would be carried to the new home. Hestia is the fire that grounds us, the hearth that we gather around to stop the wandering. Hestia is the emblem of the warmth, safety, and nourishment of being in community. She represents that tangible yet unseen connection between all of our loved ones. She is the calm, abiding presence that can only be found within. Hestia created the concept of sanctuary. She is considered an obligation to shelter and protection of those in need. She wants us to seek those situations that allow us a sense of being home, or she wants us to create the form of sanctuary for someone else. For all of the wild and crazy adventures, Greek goddess and goddesses, Hestia is the most drama-free. So again, take your power back, right? You went within, so maybe there was a lot of chaos and upheaval happening, but you decided to leave that situation. She is your grandmother goddess, and she is the energy that whispers to you just to get cozy. Hestia wants you to be 1,000 leagues easier on yourself. Put a blanket over your body, curl up with a hot tea, sit before the fire of all that you've accomplished, and give your mind a break from all that you ask yourself. Hestia wants you to be to let your kindness pervade through thoughts. She wants you to light a small fire in the center of yourself and feel safe in calling your body home. She wants you to be able to seek sanctuary within. She wants you to come home to yourself and give yourself the love that you effortlessly offer others. Hestia is the call to become the calm harbor for your beautiful soul to thrive. So, soul voice meditation. I am a safe place to be. Intention. No matter where I am home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. So that's what I have for you for your astrological sign, Aquarius, for the month of January 2022. I thank you so much for your likes, comments, shares, subscribes. If you would like to hit that subscribe button, feel free. Or if you'd like to like this video or share it with a friend, I thank you very much in advance for all your love and support. Much love and light to you all. Till we meet again, take care.